This episode is brought to you by Peloton. Break through the busiest time of year with the brand new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus. Powered by Peloton IQ. With real-time guidance and endless ways to move, you can personalize your workouts and train with confidence, helping you reach your goals in less time. Let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel. Okay, he's not here, so again, I'm going to have to do this. Extra! Hello everyone, welcome to Unequal Sequel. We are the podcast that discusses and celebrates everything to do with sequels. Sadly, this week is one of those weeks when life just got in the way and we had some life in to do and other things like that. So we have decided to put out a episode from our Another Slice collection, catalogue, backlog, whatever you like to call it. This is our subscription service episodes. So if you like what you're about to hear and you want to join us for more of these episodes, there's about 40 of these episodes, Disenfranchised episodes, and about another 40 Box Set Mentality episodes. If you like what you hear, go over to www.anotherslice.com/unequal sequel and join in the fun and become another special slicer. It's a good fun. This episode is a Disenfranchised episode, and that's where we celebrate a sequel that shoulda, woulda, coulda had a sequel. And on this episode, we talk about 2007's Eastern Promises. So strap in. You get the point. I'll be back at the end anyway.
It's always good to have someone who I can trust to do simple tasks. In this business, sometimes the biggest danger comes from the most stupid things.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Disenfranchised.
On Another Slice.
Yay.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another brilliant episode of Disenfranchised on Another Slice by Unequal Sequel. Anyway, if you just listen to the roundup episode, actually you won't, because this is before the roundup episode. When you get listen to the roundup episode, you know what kind of mood I'm in. So let's not say what kind of mood I'm in again. Am I talking too much? Yes. We are talking about a sequel that promised to have a sequel, rumoured to have a sequel, was meant to have a sequel, and then didn't get a sequel. And on today's episode, we are talking about 2007's Eastern Promises.
Yay! We got a good movie.
We've got a good movie. And also probably a movie that you thought, was that meant to have a sequel? Then yes, it was.
And then you watch it and you're like, of course it's meant to have a sequel.
Of course it was meant to have a sequel. And then stuff happened, and that's why we didn't have a sequel.
Yeah.
But we are going to play you the trailer to the film from 2007. A great trailer. Mm-hmm. Great voices. Viggo Mortensen's in it. Enjoy the trailer. Here it is. Eastern Promises.
We think he might be Russian mafia.
And he was a member of Vorev Sakonia. In Russian prisons, your life story is written on your body. In tattoos. If you don't have tattoos, you don't exist.
I'm afraid we've lost the mother.
Unidentified woman died December the 20th, 2313. Baby girl born 20th December, 2314.
Anya, where did you get this?
I found it in the handbag of the girl who died in my ward.
You should bury her secrets with her body.
I'm a midwife. I was hoping to speak to the manager.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry if she had worked here. I would remember it is said.
It's all right. I'll probably find out more once I get her diary translated.
A diary?
You want to go for a drink?
It's Christmas. Everything's closed.
Sometimes, if things are closed, you just open them up.
This girl ended up in the hands of the Vorev Sakonia. Do you know what that means?
How did you get in here?
There are always open doors.
He wants the diary.
My son Kirill's mentioned many a times.
I think he was threatening to harm the baby.
If the diary should find its way to the police.
Okay, boss. You don't have to worry. Police won't find anything.
She was 14, just a child.
Forget I knew this ever happened. Stay away from people like me.
But you've read the diary. How can you keep doing what you're doing?
I decide what's right and what's wrong. You can't afford to be careless in any area.
I need to know who you are.
Show some respect.
This is respect.
The Vori were like a contagious disease. There's no cure once they've touched you.
It's a trailer.
It's a good trailer. This is a film from 2007. It's directed by David Cronenberg. It is written by Stephen Knight, which, if you know his name, he's pretty much wrote a lot recently, but I'm about to say Pesky Drivers. That's not what it was called. Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yeah.
Pesky
I
Drivers.
wondered what you were going at for a second then. Pesky Drivers. I love it.
And he's written like SAS
Rogue Heroes.
Squadron.
Yeah, we talked about on the last one. Yeah.
Pesky Drivers.
Pesky Drivers. I can't get past Pesky Drivers.
I'll never get over Pesky Drivers. It stars Naomi Watts, Viggo Mortensen, Vincent Cassel, right?
Cassel, yeah, Vincent Cassel.
And is that the only person we probably know? Then yes.
Joseph Altkin, maybe you might know. There's got a lot of people you go, oh, that guy.
Yes.
That person. Yeah, that person.
Quick synopsis. I'll do the IMDb synopsis, actually.
Yeah, you normally do, yeah, for these ones.
IMDb synopsis. A teenager who dies during childbirth leaves clues in her journal that could tie her child to rape involving a violent Russian mob family.
Yes.
Pretty much what it is.
Yeah. Doesn't quite sum up how horrific this movie is, though.
Well, I'm about to say, if you're not prepared, the start will set the tone to what happens in this movie when a Russian mobster gets his neck cut while he's having a shave in a barber's.
Yeah. Yeah,
I forgot how visual that was when I rewatched it.
Somebody posted on Reddit, like just after I watched this. I do quite like Reddit at the moment. Someone posted on Reddit at like, "Oh, give me recommendations of like violent but interesting movies," and I put this one, and then someone posted underneath it going, "Yeah, but it's not really violent until right at the end." I was like, "The fucking first scene, like someone gets their throat cut." First scene, like, come on.
And it looks great. It's great prosthetics. It visually whacks you in the face. Like, oh, okay, we're not fucking around with this film.
Yeah.
From 2007, Rich, who are you? What were you doing? Where were you when you watched this first time?
2007, Did you see it in the cinema? 26. I don't think I saw it in the cinema, no. We'd finished uni not long ago. I was probably, I think I was still living in Cheltenham. I probably wasn't my most prolific cinema going time, but I have definitely seen it since. A number of times, actually. I don't know why I've watched it so often, but I definitely have.
Because it's a good film.
It's probably such a good film. And I think a lot of people just go, oh, the bathhouse scene at the end.
Yes, I think that's what it's most famous for.
Yeah.
For a very naked vegan. I forgot how naked he gets.
There's a lot of swinging cucumber going on.
There's a lot of nutsack. Let's just say what it is. It's nutsack. They are throwing to and fro a lot in that final bathhouse scene. I was lucky enough to go and watch this in cinema because in 2007 I was obsessed with Viggo Mortensen because he was just coming off the back of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I thought, well, he's just brilliant in that. And I was the kind of guy that was like, do you remember the horse film he did? Hidalgo or something?
Yeah. I remember the film existing. I don't think I've seen it, though.
Not a great film, but I went and saw that because Viggo Mortensen was in it as well. I was like, brilliant. Viggo on horses again. So I
using
watched
those
this film.
Lord of the Rings skills to good effect.
Not a great film. But this one, great film. I've got a few questions for you.
Okay.
Are you happy with Naomi Watts' English accent? Because we do talk about accents quite a lot on this podcast.
I don't think it's that bad. It's very clipped, but I don't think it's terrible.
It's just as good as Viggo's Russian, if we're trying to play.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And no, I think she's fine. It didn't really grate on me. So
yeah,
I think it was
that's
all right.
That's a great way of looking at it.
And I think she looks the part as well. I think she looks like she could be a British person with a Russian background, if you know what I mean. That kind of yeah.
She also could have just played an Australian, because there's a lot of Australian nurses in London.
That is true, but she's got that Russian thing now, hasn't she? That's
the Russian uncle.
Russian. Yeah.
Did you, when you first watched it, or even on this rewatch, did you remember kind of the twist? Did you know what was about to happen and the ickiness? That's a polite way of putting what happens in this film. Down. Were you prepared for that?
I didn't remember quite how hard hitting it is. I didn't remember just quite how horrible it is in places. I did remember the twist, but
we can talk about the twist, because the girl that gives birth at the beginning, is she's underage,
murdered, right? As well,
she's underage. She gets brought over from
like Ukraine or Belarus or something like that.
With promises that England is going to be a wonderful place. She's going to be able to sing in a club and make money,
and she's basically used as a sex slave, essentially.
Yes, right? And you retread her journey through her journal that appears throughout the film as a voiceover, pretty much. Not even when people are reading it.
No, just I don't know how.
And it turns out, you think for a long time that the father, whoever, is the young Vincent Cassel guy, right? It turns out it's the leader, when you first meet him, this nice Russian old man who
runs
looks after the restaurant. Plays all innocent, and then throughout the film you just find how horrific and horrible this man is, and how, I mean, the representation of the Russian mobster family in this is one of the most grittiest and feels real.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And do you know who her voice is? You know, it's her voiceover?
No, tell me.
It's Tatiana Maslany, who is She-Hulk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a fact. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's Tatiana. She does the voiceover.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is directed by David Cronenberg in a period of David Cronenberg's career when he made like three, and no offense to David Cronenberg, because he makes a lot of great films, but they've never been audience-friendly films, would be the way I would put it.
No, that is true, yeah. He's challenging. He's a challenging filmmaker.
Yes, he made 3 films in a row. I would say his most audience-friendly films. So he made A History of Violence, which also had Viggo in, which is brilliant.
I've never actually seen that.
Oh, Rich, you'll love it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really good.
I need to watch that.
Again, because I know someone mentions a David Cronenberg film, you think, oh, that's going to be a bit twisted. Right? So in the mid-20s, 2000s, not mid-20s, he did A History of Violence, he made this, and then he made A Dangerous Method.
Oh, okay. I've not seen that either.
Oh, that's the spanking film.
Oh, right, okay.
Great cast. Fassbender, Keira Knightley in it. Bit of spanking. But the most audience-friendly. Everything else around David Cronenberg, it's like he did The Fly. I was about to say the original Fly. It's not the original Fly. It's the remake of The Fly from 1986. He did like Naked Lunch, did Crash, The Dead Zone, and then after this films, he made Cosmopolitanist, whatever it's called, with Robert Pattinson. That's weird. Map to the Stars. Recently, he's done Crimes of the Future, and they're all a bit body horror-y.
That's sort of what he's known for, isn't it? Kind of body horror-y kind of stuff.
And that's why this one, when you find out it's directed by David Cronenberg, you're like, oh, that's a David Cronenberg film. It kind of catches you off guard for a bit. But this is such a good film, like, and it's not the Notting Hill version of London.
No, it's a bit more realistic London, isn't it?
Realistic and gritty. And so this is Russian mob family. We should try and put where Viggo comes into it. Viggo is the driver / best friend / assistant to the Vincent character. What is his name? Before I fuck that up as well.
Vincent Cassel? Kirill, Kirill.
Kirill. He's his assistant. And he's trying to get further into the mob, the family.
Yes.
Because it turns out he is, I'm about to say a double agent. He's not a double agent.
He's an undercover cop. Yeah, basically.
But he's gone all in. He's like the tattoos and stuff. His plan is to run the mob family and use that information for the police or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's where his character is. So you think he's a bad guy, turns out he's actually an all right guy, but he has to do horrible things.
Yes.
To get in the position he wants to be in. And that does include murder and having sex with prostitutes that are probably underage, should we say?
But maybe. Or at least not don't want to be there. Let's put it that way.
Yes, but there's a scene when that happens with this girl, and the next thing we know, the Kirill character is telling him, "You never know, that girl you were fucking. The police came in, knocking on the door, and were like, where did they just took that one girl out?" And he still doesn't get it. What's happening?
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the film?
I mean, it's an incredible film. It's not a comfortable film to watch.
No.
It's a very uncomfortable film to watch. It's horrific in a lot of places. It's very violent. It's very sexually violent, and it's quite a difficult watch because there's a lot of exploitation going on. But I think Naomi Watts is brilliant in it, and I think Viggo Mortensen is also brilliant in it.
Well, he got nominated for an Oscar for it.
Well, which is, he should have, absolutely is the right thing. But it's not a film I'd recommend for everyone.
No.
That's for sure. I certainly wouldn't be telling my parents to watch it. Or if anyone with a slightly if you like Disney movies, this isn't for you.
No, I swear I've heard a story of someone sitting down and watching it with their parents, and then, it was Matt Hyman.
Oh,
our
really?
Friend Matt watched it with his grandma or something.
Oh my God. Wowzers. That's an awkward watch.
If you don't know what's happening in the beginning, you're like, you should turn it off there.
Yeah.
And then the other cut the throat bit after the football's pretty horrific.
Oh God, yeah.
And also, the sex slave stuff's horrible. There's a point in the film, I think it's the most famous point in the movie.
Yeah.
Is when Viggo's character is at a bathhouse meeting, completely naked.
Yeah.
And he's been set up.
Well, he has a towel on to start. But
I guess he does, yes.
Yeah, that gets lost in the melee.
And then there's a fight, which is unflinching. I mean, they never really cut away or around what it happens in this bathhouse, the scenes, and it's brutal and visually, a lot of people get stabbed in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
And there's barely I don't think there's any music, basically.
No. There's a lot of sort of bodily slapping.
Yes.
On tile and stuff. Yeah, it's quite visceral, I think is.
I'd be the way to describe it. Now, at the end of the film, because when this is put on your list and I announced it, you probably were like, oh, it doesn't feel like a film that maybe doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah. But then it does sort of allude to a sequel, doesn't it?
It does allude to a sequel because he eventually, I guess, does get to the position he wants to be in because he tells the cops about if you can match the baby's blood to...
He saves the baby, doesn't he? And then, yeah.
With Naomi Watts' character. So it sets up for a story. Now, before we talk to that, we'll talk about, we'll do ratings and box office and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about what that sequel could have been. So the budget was 25 million. It's not a huge amount, but, because it felt like actually a British film, I would say. Do you want me to tell how much it grossed, or do you want to guess?
Did you say what the budget was? Sorry,
25.
So that's a reasonable budget, but not loads. I would say, I would hope it made its money back. So I'm going to go with 50 million.
56 million.
Okay, so it would small profit in that probably.
It looks most of that money was not in from America or Canada and US. It apparently only made $500,000.
Okay.
And because it is a very European, British story, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it feels like a British movie, doesn't it?
It's not going to be a worldwide film.
No.
So it made 56 million, and that means it is, from 2007, the 99th highest grossing movie of that,
but then,
that year.
Like we always say, relevant to budget, though.
Relative to budget,
probably quite a small
good
budget, I would say, like compared to a lot of that.
I mean, it only made like 8 million less from Lions for Lambs, which starred Robert Redford and Tom Cruise.
Okay. Which is instantly forgettable as well, right?
Yes, exactly. It's one of the films you forget that Tom Cruise actually made. Smoking Aces just about made much money as it. What films are underneath it? The Nanny Diaries, below it. Balls of Fury. The Hills Have Eyes 2.
Bad.
Hostel Part 2.
Ugh.
Run, Fat Boy, Run. Yes, I did go and see that in the cinema as well.
Me too. I like that movie.
David Schwimmer directed a movie, guys. Okay, 28 weeks later, just made just a little bit more money than this.
Okay. I bet 28 weeks later's budget was probably similar to this, right?
I reckon it's kind of yes and no. I also think 28 weeks later was also not get a big release.
No.
In US and Canada.
Actually, 28 weeks later, budget was only 15 million.
Oh, there you go.
And it made 65. So that is quite a lot more successful, I would say. But yeah.
Damn it. The top 10, 2007 is a magical year for sequels. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the top 10 of sequels, and then a couple of other properties of IP things. So number 10 was 300.
Yeah.
And that made 456 million.
I'm surprised it wasn't more than that, because that was quite big, wasn't it?
I think that sounds about reasonable for a director. Okay. And it's based on a comic book that probably no one ever read.
Yeah, so, true.
And probably only got made because of the success of Sin City. Yeah. Which was a few years before, which is also a Frank Miller.
I just sort of remember the buzz about 300. Everyone wanted to watch it, didn't they?
I think it got a good buzz, and that's why it made 456 million.
True.
Because,
True.
I like it, you don't.
It's fine. It's not that I don't like it, it's just okay.
Number 9, A National Treasure, Book of Secrets.
Well,
only
that
made
should 450.
Be higher. That should be a 1.5 billion, but it's not. Only made 459 million, sadly.
Wowzers.
Number 8, The Simpsons movie, 536 million.
Okay, yeah.
That is such a weird thing, because I thought everyone would go and see a Simpsons movie and it would have made over a billion.
I think Simpsons was on the slide by then, though.
It's still on the slide, and this was 2007.
Yeah, true.
It's never going away. Number 7, I Am Legend, made 585 million.
Yeah.
Number 6, Ratatouille, 623 million.
I'm surprised that didn't make more as well.
Number 5, Transformers, 709 million. Great film, that first one. Love it.
The first one's okay, yeah. You're right.
I remember going to see that with cinema with our friend Matt in London. Made a big event of it. It was great. Number 4, Shrek the Third, 808 million.
Okay, that's not a good movie.
Number 3, Spider-Man 3, 890 million.
Nice.
So you were in Cheltenham.
Yeah, I definitely was in Cheltenham, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went to see that in Cheltenham.
Number 2, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, 941 million. And then number 1 was a closer of that, well, the first trilogy, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, made 960 million. Other films released that year: The Bourne Ultimatum, Live Free or Die Hard, The Golden Compass, which is on this list on Disenfranchised, Ocean's 13, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Rush Hour 3. Hey, Rich, this is the Wild Hogs year.
The Wild Hogs year.
Juno, Ghost Rider, Knocked Up are all this list. Superbad, wow.
Superbad, yeah. That was great when it came out. Not so much anymore.
Alien vs. Predator, Requiem, made 130 million. So that's where we are money-wise.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Your little one grew 3 inches overnight. Adorable. Also, expensive. Sell their pint-sized pieces on Depop and list them in minutes with no selling fees. Because somewhere, a dad refuses to pay full price for the clothes his kids will outgrow tomorrow. And he's ready to buy your son's entire wardrobe right now. Consider your future growth spurt budget secured. Start selling on Depop, where taste recognizes taste. Payment processing fees and boosting fees still apply. See website for details.
We heard you. 9 years of Bring Back the Snack Wrap, and you've won. But maybe you should have asked for more. Say hello to the Hot Honey Snack Wrap. Now you've really won. Go to McDonald's and get it while you can.
So, what was a lie Soika was spreading about my son? Kirill had him killed for nothing important.
I don't like to repeat this.
For me, you will repeat it. You play with a prince to do business with a king. If you want to do business with me, you must be open with me. Thieves in law. So what was Soika saying about the prince?
That he's a drunk. And also a queer.
Это мой единственный сын. You know, it never snows in this city. It's never out. London, city of whores and queers.
The scoring wise, let's do IMDb first. What do you reckon? Out of 10.
Okay, out of 10, it's going to be a good one. So it's going to be between 7 and 8, probably high 7s. I think 7.8.
7.6.
Okay, not too far away.
Do you think that's fair?
I think that's. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, I don't think it's more than. I don't think it's over an 8. But
Do you not?
No,
I think it is.
Okay, I think it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but I think it's got to be. You've got to be something special to get over an 8 on.
I think
IMDb.
you understand IMDb better than me as well. So. Rotten Tomatoes. So this is released in September the 14th, apparently. Don't know if that's America or not here. An hour and 40 minutes.
Nice.
Which you said earlier, you surprised how short it was.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be longer than that, but it zips along. It does nicely.
It gets a lot done in that 140 minutes as well.
It does, yeah.
It has 199 reviews, critic reviews.
Okay. I think it's going to be high. And I think it's going to be high because the two central performances are very good. And I'm going to say 83.
89.
Oh, should have gone higher. Should have gone a bit higher. Yeah. Okay.
Some ones here. Viggo Mortensen gives a fascinating performance in this dark and violent journey full of secrets, fidelity, and family.
Nice.
Okay, I've tried to find a bad one. Night throws in a twist that scrambles the movie's moral compass so late in the game, so punctually and pointlessly as to render any final reckoning incoherent. Now, are they talking about that he is undercover?
I guess so.
I didn't mind that.
No, I didn't mind that either.
Because there was hints of it pretty much throughout the whole movie. That there wasn't something quite right with him.
Yeah.
Or wrong with him.
No, I think it's fine.
Didn't have a problem with that at all. Even if the frequently low-key plot suffers from the occasionally sleepy stretch, Mortensen turns in a magnificent performance. And that's a positive one. I don't think that's fair either.
No, I don't either.
Late period Cronenberg masterpiece?
Yeah, I think so. Masterpiece is probably pushing it slightly.
I'd be interested to see what you think of A History of Violence now you've seen this.
Yeah, I would quite like to see that.
It's good. Got Ed Harris in it.
Nice.
Got a good twist and stuff in it. Okay, so Popcorn, the audience.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's going to be in the 80s again. I'm going to go 85.
83, which is what you said previously. So close. Stefano, 1.5 stars. I liked the environment a lot. For some reason, mainstream movies can't avoid putting a romance everywhere, even when there are mafia and murders involved. Which makes a point. Did you think they needed the romance between Viggo and Naomi Watts' his character? Didn't really annoy me in this one.
No, it didn't annoy me either. No, I thought it was fine. I kind of, yeah.
Another one, 3 stars. Not sure why this one garners such rave reviews. The fight scene is pretty good, but other than that, I didn't see anything special here.
Okay.
4.5 star. The best Russian gangster movie ever made. Great acting and directing. Viggo Mortensen steals the show. This is an unfair one.
Okay.
2 star. This movie feels like it was written by Michael Scott. Now, Michael Scott is the character from The American Office.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
5 stars. Well told, taut crime story with fantastic Mortensen. 4 stars. Not Cronenberg's best, but definitely a great one. Great actors, photographer, and story.
Pretty much positive. I think that's all good.
Yeah, I would say. I don't know how anyone can give it like a 1.5 star or a 1 star stuff. Oh, this is a long one, but London equals street markets and people drinking tea. Russian equals shadowy gangsters with heavy accents who drink vodka. This is the depth of writing you can expect. The talented cast look bored and most scenes look like they were done in one take without any direction. Strange stilted editing, even the Foley sounds like it was done by high school students. Bizarre cliches, movies, and I have no idea why anyone could rate this so highly.
Oh, interesting.
They haven't left their name.
I wonder why.
Now, like I said earlier, were you surprised when this came up, as in potential sequel?
Yeah. I'd never thought of it as one that needed a sequel, but actually watching it back, I think it probably could do with a sequel, actually. There is opportunity there.
Okay, well, there kind of will be, or maybe.
Okay.
The Star said the plan followed up to David Cronenberg's 2007 film has been cancelled despite a script in the works.
Okay.
Hold on there. Cronenberg had a wonderful script, Cassell told The Independent. We were ready to do it, and I don't know why it collapsed. Now I don't think it will happen anymore. A sequel was first in the works as 2012, but a budget could not be agreed upon between Focus Features and Cronenberg. As the director told IndieWire, since then a follow-up to Eastern Promise has been discussed in multiple iterations, both with or without Cronenberg, including most recently Stephen Knight's returning to pen the breakout film Small Dark Look with Jason Statham, but there's no movement on that 2020 project either. Right. So basically, there was a sequel to Eastern Promises, directed by Cronenberg, written by Stephen Knight, and they couldn't agree on a budget, which probably is quite fair because that studio would be like, well, look, it did make a huge amount of money in that market, and you're probably asking too much. Because there's definitely a bigger story to be told there.
Yeah, true. Right? I think there is, yeah.
So basically there is this script which is called Small Dark Look, and it was meant to star Viggo. He's no longer starring in it. So it's now Jason Statham is attached.
That's a bit weird, isn't it? I'm not sure about that.
I don't think it's no longer an Eastern Promises sequel. They've just retooled that script, if that makes sense. So in another article, it says, it's been almost 15 years, but a follow-up to David Cronenberg's gritty crime thriller Eastern Promises is making strides to the screen. Jason Statham is circling to star in what is now titled Small Dark Look, described as being set in the same Russian mob world as the acclaimed 2000 film that starred Viggo Mortensen. Danish filmmaker Martin Zanderfelt, who was nominated for Best Foreign Film Oscar for his drama Land of Mine, is now on board to be directed.
Okay.
Stephen Knight, who wrote Promises and also created shows such as Peaky Blinders or Pesky Drivers, wrote the script. Log lines are being kept hidden in a streamy bathhouse. Now, the problem is that all these articles are between 2020 and 2023. So, I don't think we are getting a sequel, but I remember instantly there was a lot of clamber about this sequel and where this story can go, where with Viggo Mortensen's character now at the head of the Russian mob kind of thing. I don't think it would star Naomi Watts.
No.
But like you, I think there's a story to be told there. And God, if they could get Vigo back to be in it, and Vincent Cassel, whatever his name is, and maybe Cronenberg to direct it, to me that's a winning combination, isn't it?
I think that is a pretty solid combination, definitely. Yeah.
Are you sad you're not going to get it?
I am a bit. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, really?
Would you like to see a Jason Statham movie? And I mean, that's a different movie, isn't it? I know it's in that Russian mob world.
It does feel quite a different movie.
A Statham film and Eastern Promises don't go together. I mean, is he going to go around kicking people a lot? I mean, there'd be violence, but not kind of the Jason Statham violence.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't quite see it. It's a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, this is what it says about on Wikipedia page on the Eastern Promises. It says cancelled sequel. So it was meant to happen. Speaking in August 2010, Cassel said the sequel was discussed with Cronenberg whilst they were filming A Dangerous Method. Cassel suggested that the sequel be filmed in Russia with Cassel and Mortensen reprising their roles. In April 2012, producer Paul Webster told Screen International that sequel was in the works and would reunite Cronenberg with writer Knight and actor Mortensen. The film was said to be made by Webster's new production company, Shoebox Film, in collaboration with Focus Features, and was begin production in early 2013. Oh, it makes me so sad. That August, however, Cronenberg stated that Eastern Promises 2 was dead. We were supposed to start shooting Eastern Promises in October, but it's done. If you don't like it, talk to James Schmumish at Focus. It was his decision. On December 2nd, 2020, Knight revealed that the sequel became the upcoming separate Martin Sandefeld film, Small Dark Look, starring Jason Statham. Now, problem why that didn't made is 2020 is pandemic year. So a lot of films got cancelled and whatnot, and budgets changed. And are you sad that it's never got made? Are you happy that Statham film wasn't made, but sad that the
I don't think the Statham film needs to happen, and it feels like a slightly odd direction. But yeah,
really, you're being kind, sir.
But yeah, I think it would have been nice to have a sequel, a proper one.
Like it could have been like a Godfather or a kind of way of doing it or something.
Yeah.
Because it pulls no punches. No. It's gritty. Are you surprised that it didn't do well in America or Canada or something like that?
I'm not, actually. I'm not, because it's quite a British movie, and I think it feels like it wouldn't sit well in the States, potentially. I think there's some very British feeling bits of it that I think you'd struggle to translate into America. So I'm not surprised it doesn't completely work.
Do you think, like me, that could be the reason why they didn't give the budget that maybe Cronenberg wanted?
Yeah,
because that is a big audience.
Yeah, it is a big audience.
You can't just depend on the British cinema scene for a film like that.
No, I mean,
the studios to back it.
That is a difficult one, isn't it? Like a really British movie is not going to ever make you loads of money. Is it?
Hey.
You know?
But now we got streaming, so if Netflix are listening...
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because the story could pick up now. It could pick up now. He could be that deep into that world that he could still be in deep. And maybe, not knowing which way is up anymore. Like, he's now gone to the other side kind of thing. Maybe something brings him back to the light.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's an interesting one to think about, and
it is.
I'm sorry it never happened, really. A lot of time on this Disenfranchised, like, thank God there wasn't a sequel to this one. Because it's bad. But this one...
Yeah, but this one, like, we could have happily had a sequel for this one.
Yeah, but it might have damaged it. Also, is this a film do you feel like not enough people have seen? Like,
I think it probably is, actually. It doesn't feel like one that lots of people have seen, I don't think.
No, I don't think it is either. And when I tell people it's Cronenberg as well, they're like, what?
Yeah.
It's a great one. Go check it out if you haven't watched it. Eastern Promises.
Give it a go if you're not squeamish.
Yes.
And even if you are, suck it up and watch it anyway.
Yeah. Even Rich is trying to be brave nowadays.
Exactly.
Shall we see what we're going to do next month on Disenfranchised? I'm going to
spin the wheel, baby.
It's spinning. Okay. we are doing a film called The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Have you?
I have.
It's based
a kids movie,
on
right?
a series. Yes, it's a kids' book, or based on a book, which should have been more books, I believe. Hence the word Chronicles.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like there should be more than
Sounds like there should be more than one.
The one film. I believe Seth Rogen voices a character, so...
I can't remember,
It's got Freddie Highmore in it, maybe, playing twins, but he's not.
Yes, I want to say yes. I remember very little about it, but I think I've... something about defending a bridge from trolls or something, or...
Isn't that Bridge to Tenerife?
Could be.
But they are defending something.
Yeah. I think
they have to wear glasses.
I think it's similar.
It was in that period where studios were trying to find the Harry Potters.
Yes. Yeah, true.
Something that would make money. So they made lots of these young adult books.
I think it's got Nick Nolte in it.
I think that's a voice.
I might have made that up. And Martin Short, I think, is a voice as well.
Martin Short?
Yeah, Martin Short.
Well, okay. Well, let's look forward to that. The Spiderwick Chronicles is coming next month on Disenfranchised. Thank you for being a subscriber and paying your £2.99 a month. We really appreciate that. It keeps the wheels turning, the lights on, us able to watch all these films, not just for Another Slice stuff, but also the interview episodes with the best, worst and dream stuff, because people pick madness sometimes and we have to turn to rent stuff because we don't own everything as much as I would like to. I
wish we did own everything.
That would be great. So thank you for doing that. We will be back next month for the Spiderwick Chronicles on Disenfranchised. It is a goodbye from me, bye-bye, and a goodbye from him.
Bye! I'm
not quite sure what kind of Russian mob music I would be playing over the end of this, but it's going to be dark and moody. So get ready for that. Until next time, bye-bye. I told you I'll be back. Yes, it's me, Dave, back from, wherever I am at the moment at my desk recording this. You see, I have to talk now because of, I think, copyright for the music. So while this is going on, I've got to make up complete rubbish until it ends, so I don't get, so this doesn't get taken down from somewhere. Not quite sure if that myth's true or not, but I'm going to roll with it. So, hope you all enjoyed it. Here I am. We're here every Friday to do extra episodes for you. We made them by mistake. And this is the Unequal Sequel Extra edition of a Disenfranchised episode about Eastern Promises. I hope you all enjoyed that. We do have about 40 episodes of Disenfranchised on Another Slice /Unequal Sequel. Go check it out. We covered so many different kind of films like Stargate, the Super Mario Brothers movie, or the Mario Brothers movie, whatever you like to call it, Tomb Raider, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Jonah Hex, Leon, the Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. That was a crazy one. We've covered all these different kind of films, and we also do a thing called Box Set Mentality, is when we watch a box set from start to finish, and we've done about 10 of those box sets now, including the Rambos, Night of the Living Deads, the Goal trilogy, which is good fun. So if you want more from us and you enjoy what we do every Friday and when we do the interview episodes, check out anotherslice.com /Unequal Sequel. You'll get more me and Rich. Talking about me and Rich, we will be back next week for the end of month roundup for February. I really had to think what month it was then. So that's something to look forward to for you guys. Thank you very much for listening. It's a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. And it's a goodbye from him. Bye. See you on the next one. Stick to this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
It's always good to have someone who I can trust to do simple tasks. In this business, sometimes the biggest danger comes from the most stupid things.